about 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're listening to Coleman Community Radio's Coleman County Sports Channel. Tonight's broadcast will begin in about 1 minute. Listening to Coleman Community Radio's online channel for sports in Coleman County. Tonight's broadcast will begin in about 30 seconds.
The initial shock of contact has passed. Teams are starting to settle in and find their identity. All across the state, area games are happening tonight, just like the one we have right here in Ardmore, Alabama. The undefeated Fairview Aggies roll into Ardmore, while the undefeated Ardmore Tigers look to knock the Aggies off and give them their first loss in regional play. The tune-up games are over. It's time to strap on the helmet and play for postseason spots. It's time for Friday Night Live. Welcome to Ardmore, Alabama. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Eric Brenneman. Dad couldn't make it tonight. It was a Matlock marathon at the old folks' home and all that you could eat tapioca, but I'm glad you're here, Eric.
I appreciate that, Chris. It is great to be here, even though we've got our first threat of rain in quite a while here. Doesn't seem to be dampening the spirits at all. There's pretty nice turnout already, as the both teams are getting ready to run out of their respective tunnels.
Well, you've got the spirit lines forming on both sides. Fairview to our left, Ardmore to our right. Both of these are good teams. Now, last year, Fairview handled Ardmore pretty roughly. I believe it was 35-2 was the final score, and that qualifies as pretty rough. But this year, I think it's going to be a little bit different. Ardmore's, they're tough. They played some people. They beat some people. I think we might be in for a close game tonight, Eric.
I think so, too. You know, they're always really prepared. Whether that translates on the field or not hasn't always been the story, but they put in a lot of effort. Their first game, they looked really good, so I do think you're right. It's going to be, and then throw the elements in with that. That creates a kind of a wild card for both teams, so should be a close one.
Well, you know, to break down a little bit about what Ardmore has done so far this season on the 212 preseason or pregame show. You know, they opened up against Tanner, won in a blowout. Then they went and played Clements at Clements. That's a tough place to go and play. They won with a shutout. Last week they started regional play with Priceville, and they handled Priceville very roughly. So that was a surprise to me. It truly was. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, anytime you can open the season 3-0, that's a huge win right in itself. Competence breeds competence, and they're coming in here tonight expecting a win for sure.
Well, and they're on their home turf. Now, the flip side of that coin, when you start talking the Fairview Aggies, you may as well call it running back university, because it's like they churn out these massive running backs who just rack up yards. And I've seen so many since I've been calling Fairview games. And the newest in the line would be Jake Harper, number 14, and Carson Jones, number 26. Both of those guys are a threat to take it to the house anytime they touch the ball, Eric.
They've got some playmakers, and they know how to use them. The only question is, and they've had 3 weeks to prove this already. I think their line is more than ready tonight. If their line holds up, wins the battle up front, I do think you're going to see these playmakers show out again.
Well, the line won player of the week last week. We couldn't decide who to give it to. You had, I think, 5 or 6 rushing touchdowns. And to me, when you have that many rushing touchdowns, that's line all day long. So we gave it to the big guys up front. Can they get it done against this nasty 40 front for Ardmore? I don't know, but we're going to find out here shortly. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll kind of break down some of the action going down around the area after these messages on Friday Night Live.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook. In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs. From clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Coleman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550, or budgetblinds.com/call.
Coleman Electric Cooperative's mission is to make life better in the communities we serve. That starts by providing reliable, affordable electricity, while our Sprout Fiber Internet service delivers blazing fast broadband internet to homes, schools, and businesses. Coleman Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who work hard every day to make their families and community proud. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powerful connections, brighter future.
I hope that got out.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Eric Brenneman. We are here in Ardmore, Alabama, home of the Tigers. And the captains are starting to come out on the field. Now we'll have, looks like number 16, Zayden Cruz, will be one of the captains. Number 14, Jake Harper, will be a captain. Representing the Big Uglies is going to be number 74. Have you got his number? Let's see. That would be Avery Latham. And they'll be joined by number 24, Hagan Reese. Coming across the field for the Ardmore Tigers. One moment.
We've got Logan Newman, the middle linebacker.
Number 14, Jake Harper. Number 16, Zayden Cruz.
Big number 67, one of the offensive linemen for Ardmore. We'll get his name here momentarily. 70, Landry Ribley is one of them. 67, Braden Billions is another.
And number 75, Will Sebo.
Both these teams getting ready to come out on the field. Now, last week, just to talk a little bit, Eric, about what happened last week, it was the Branding Iron Bowl. Fairview hosted West Point. This is a rivalry game. They do not like each other. And Fairview handled West Point rough.
That was a great game to demonstrate, how much improvement they've had, and who none better to do it against than one of your rivals.
Right. Well, we're waiting on the coin toss now. A lot of good games last week. Coleman came up a little bit short. Vinemont's Henderson was named the athlete of the week in the area. The player of the game for us was the Fairview offensive line. But Henderson ended up winning it. He ended up racking up 136 yards and 6 touchdowns in 14 carries.
Quite impressive.
Against Phil Campbell. All right, we've got the coin toss now, and it looks like Fairview has won the toss. They will elect to receive, and that's a little bit unusual right there, Eric. You don't normally see them elect to receive. Normally they defer.
I think it just speaks to their confidence. They have played well so far this year. Like I said, that confidence is at an all-time high, and they're ready to show it. And, hey, if you think you've got it, I say go for it.
Well, what you're going to see that's going to be the matchup of the night to me is going to be the big offensive line of the Fairview Aggies matching up against that defensive line of the Ardmore Tigers. Both of those are strengths of their team. Ardmore prides itself on their defensive line play, but Fairview prides itself on running the ball down your throat and making you like it. And that's something that they do very well in their little section of Coleman, Alabama.
There's going to be games within the game, and that's certainly one of them. I'm anxious to see how that's going to turn the tide there for Fairview, who is just now getting ready to coming out of their own end zone to join the sideline.
Well, and we know that Fairview is going to try and run the ball. The question becomes, can we commit and can we make some intermediate, possibly 1 or 2 deep balls to keep that secondary honest, to keep them from putting 9, 10, 11 guys in the box?
Yeah, I think what you're going to see is Ardmore here tried to stop the run on a normal defense without stacking that box. If they're showing signs of struggling, they're certainly going to do that. And you're right. If they can pop a few passes over the middle, over the top, that's going to keep them from stopping the run.
Well, here comes the Aggies. They just came through the inflatable. Fairview wearing their away whites with white pants, purple helmets, purple and white gold trim. Across the way, Ardmore is wearing all black with gold trim. I have to say that's a color pattern I never particularly cared for when I was playing, because everyone we played, they had those colors I didn't much like.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, the colors is not on their mind at this point, I can assure you. These guys look ready to play.
Well, I am expecting Fairview to come out of the gate and try to establish a run. Look for them to go off tackle with either Carson Jones or Luke Harper. First, they're going to have to get the kick. Fairview's return team goes onto the field. Back deep, number 16, that would be Zayden Cruz. We have called his name a lot. He's joined by number 15, Colt Redding.
Back deep to receive for Fairview, number 15, Colt Redding, and number 16, Zayden Cruz.
And Ardmore approaches the ball, and it falls off the tee. Just kidding. you thought you'd have some football. And there's the whistle. The kick is short. It's going to be bouncing. It gets through the first line, bounces around, covered up about the 25-yard line. No return. Excellent special teams play there by the Tigers.
I think that's a little preview of what you're going to see tonight. That kick was low. It was not a clean catch. And that I think we're going to see a lot of that with this light rain coming in, and it's supposed to get heavier here in the second quarter.
Well, I mean, that's an excellent way to keep points off the scoreboard. You keep that offense off the field. Fairview rushes to the line now. It looks like Colt Redding's in the backfield. Carson Jones beside him. Hands it off to Jones around the left side. He's got a seam. Plants his foot. Big block at the 40. He's up to the 45. Finally going to be rolled down at the 47. Not before picking up an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith's Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. That block was sealed by number 3, Blake Rickard, but it looks like it was too good. The flags come out.
Well, that was a great effort by Rush. He had second chance after contact, but it's coming back.
Number 3 had a pancake block out here on this edge, and I'm an offensive line coach, so that gets my blood going when I see pancake blocks. But apparently he must have got a little bit of a jersey because they're going to back it up 10 from the spot of the foul. That's going to make it 1st and 15. Now backing the ball up to about the 21. Fairview's getting signals from the near sideline. They go up to the line of scrimmage. They run a variation of the hurry-up offense. Jones in the backfield. Nobody out wide. They snap it. Colt takes the ball. He's going to run off the left guard, and there is penetration. I think the ball came out. Ardmore's saying they've got it, and the ball goes flying up in the air. We might see a flag for celebration, and there it comes. Waiting on the signal. I believe Ardmore's got the ball, Eric.
That was tough. That was a call wildcat with the quarterback grabbing that direct snap and running it, but unfortunately the ball came out. But here we got a little grace with that, with the penalty, I believe, on Ardmore for celebration.
Well, it looked like Ardmore had the ball. We still haven't gotten a signal from the officials yet. But what happened after the play, one of the Ardmore players was excited, and he took the ball and he basically threw it about 40 feet straight up in the air. And I don't care who you are, the officials, they frown on that. So here comes the signal now. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike against Ardmore. But Ardmore will have the ball 1st and 10. And it will be on Fairview's side of the 50. They'll have it on about the 36. Excellent field position, Eric.
Well, it is, but I can tell you it could have been worse. You don't ever hang your hat on opposing penalties, but they gave them 15 yards pushed back where they would have had it on the 20, I believe, the 21.
I was going to say it would either be in the red zone or right down knocking on the door. Ardmore's offense out on the field now for the first time. They got a big guy getting off the field in a hurry. And Ardmore's quarterback looks to the sideline, changes play. That's Alex King in at quarterback. He's a sophomore, big kid, 6'2", about 175. And we're going to have a timeout. They got confusion. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
H&S Appliance Outlet is an overstocked scratch and dent dealer offering quality name brand appliances at major discounted prices up to 75% off. H&S Appliance Outlet also offers factory authorized repair services as well as financing options. To better serve the needs of North Alabama, H&S Appliance Outlets are conveniently located in Coleman, Hartselle, and Arab. A proud veteran and family owned business who's happy to be of service and can be reached on Facebook at H&S Appliance Repair or by phone 256-735-4184. 256-735-4184. H&S Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Coleman Community Radio.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live with 11:17 left in the first quarter. The score 0-0. Ardmore ran a play during that commercial, Eric. They went deep, had a man who had a step on Carson Jones, it looked like, but Jones closed and was able to defend, so it's incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, ball on the 37.
Jones actually hang with him on that pass pretty well, just a little bit outside.
King's got 3 men in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, hands it off to the right. He is hit immediately. Number 42 on the carry for Ardmore, met by a white wave of jerseys.
I don't believe he gained anything on that one, Chris.
That was Javion Riddle on the carry, and I think he lost a yard, Eric.
I believe you're correct. That was a great run defense right there. They just a simple handoff to the back, and Fairfield was ready for that one.
Well, you know, Fairview is a team you don't want to get behind the sticks to. And now Ardmore finds itself behind the sticks. 3rd and long, 3rd and about 11. They're looking to the sideline, changing plays. And for the first time, we're starting to see some wide receivers now. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback King in the shotgun. He takes a snap, looks downfield. He's got a man. He's going to go deep, throws it up.
Beautiful.
And it is going to be picked off.
Beautiful.
Picked off by number 16, Zayden Cruz.
So Zayden Cruz, it was a one-on-one situation on the outside right there. They decided to test him, and they lost. Beautiful interception right there.
You know, several teams have tried to test that young man, and everybody has made the mistake. So it's going to be Fairview's ball now, 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line.
Tough having the ball this deep, but when you're a running team, this is what you're built for right here.
Carson Jones has now come off. It looks like Jake Harper is in, number 14. And he has some wheels. He takes a handoff, goes off the right guard. He's going to pick up maybe a yard or 2 and get it up to about the 5. That'll be it.
Number 14, Jake Harper, the ball.
And I've got to say, man, so far this defensive front has been as advertised for Ardmore, Eric. They're pretty solid.
They are, Chris. But you know, right now it's all about probing that defense, see what holes are there as they line up again here.
Well, we got whistles blowing before the probing can begin, and it looks like we're going to wait and see. Is it a penalty flag?
Dead ball foul. Offsides, the indication against Ardmore.
Oh, dead ball. Offsides against Ardmore. That is an easy 5 yards. Gotta love that if you're an Aggie fan.
Perfect spot for that for the Aggies.
For real. Well, this offensive line for Fairview has been creating big gaps and big seams all year long. They're looking to the sideline now. And, man, they've got the jumbo package in. Colt takes a snap, hands it off to Harper. He goes off the left side. He is hit almost immediately, gets across the 10-yard line. He's going to be up close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. And looks like he's just shy, Eric. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and about a half a yard.
He will, but I can tell you he's still got a couple on that. Stout defense, but, again, they're just testing the different areas here to see where they stand.
Ardmore has got a defensive lineman, number 72. Looks like he's about 9 foot tall. I don't know how familiar you are with Goliath, but I heard him say, "Send me a man." Colt Redding in the shotgun now. Harper beside him. Hands it off to Harper. Goes off the left side. Big seam across the 30. One man to beat the 50. The 40 down to the 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Aggies.
Remember what I said about probing that defense. Nothing special about that run. Every man doing his job, and he broke right through that wall, and nobody was able to touch him.
It was a great seam opened up by the left side of that offensive line, and Jake Harper takes it 90 yards to the house.
Beautiful run right there. One that definitely is for the highlight reel. He looked great on that run.
Well, that's going to get on the scoreboard first. The score at 8:33 is 6-0 Fairview. And now Colt Redding comes on to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. Kick is up. And the kick is good. That extra point provides the extra degree of protection for the Fairview lead. And if you're looking for the extra degree of service for all your insurance needs, call Kalia at 212 Insurance Group. 212 has over 10 years of experience and is the official insurance of the Fairview Aggies. Well, the score is 7-0, 8:33 left in the first. We'll be right back. Friday Night Live.
There are many advantages when you bank locally with people you know. Eva Bank will get you started or restarted. Eva Bank offers many loan choices. We stay flexible and put your situation first. What matters to you matters to us. We are specialty lenders with programs for home purchases, home construction, land purchases, manufactured homes with or without land, commercial real estate, and other consumer or business loans. Eva Bank is your one-stop lender. The process is fast and easy. You can apply in person, over the phone at 256-255-2000, or you can visit us online at www.evabank.com to get started today. Eva Bank, NMLS number 414640, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live, and the Fairview Aggies line up to kick it off. Colt Redding approaches, drives it deep towards the end zone. Fielded at the 1. He's going to bring it back out across the 20 and then buried by a bunch of Aggies at about the 22-yard line. Good defense on that special teams. Eric, what did you see on that run for the touchdown?
Well, I tell you, every man did his job. He was able to squirt through. I don't know if anybody touched him or not, but as soon as he broke through that wall, he was gone.
Man, as soon as he had a step, he had a whole nother gear, and he dropped it, and 90 yards on one carry. Man,
it was nice. It was a beautiful run, and he should be proud of that. And all the offensive line, they did a good job there.
Well, now number 5, Alex King leads Ardmore out onto the field. The Tigers send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off inside. He is going to be hit immediately. Big time shot by number 33 for the Aggies. Braden Brooks came in and cleaned that clock, and he had a bunch of friends joining him.
Looked like a man versus boy there. That was a nice play.
Well, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. No gain on that play. I believe they're calling some type of penalty, Eric. I did not see a flag, but they moved it back, so it's going to be 1st and about 15.
Might have been a hold.
Illegal shift.
Yep.
I did not see it. Now the penalty's being declined, so they're doing the hokey pokey, and
they'll take the down on this. So pretty smart move by Fairview.
King lines up in the shotgun. Nobody out wide. Fairview stacking the box. King's going to run it to the left. He's got the edge. Can he get upfield? It closes quickly. Wow. Man, it looked like he had a seam for a second, and it closed immediately.
He's trying to stretch that edge, and it wasn't there for long. Fairview able to bounce on that pretty quick.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9 after a 1-yard gain by the quarterback. And again, just like last possession, you find yourself behind the sticks to a defense that you don't want to be behind the sticks to. If you try intermediate passes, Fairview can pick it off, as we saw earlier. King drops back, rolls to his right, looking downfield, hit as he throws, almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of the middle linebacker,
Wyatt Smith.
I believe that was number
69.
59. It was 59.
59.
Evan Smith,
sorry. Evan Smith right in his hands, almost had that. Not sure if it could have been a pick 6, but he was right there on it and just slipped out of his hands.
Well, it's wet. It's been raining. Every time the ball hits the ground, it gets slippery. It's hard to hang on to anything. Fairview hasn't had to do that because they haven't passed, basically. They run the ball. Ardmore lines up now to kick. Back deep, Zayden Cruz and Colt Redding. Good snap. Kick is low. It's going to be fielded. No, it bounces at the 35. Takes an Ardmore bounce down inside the 20 to about the 18 where it'll be down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages. Fairview leads 7-0 on Friday Night Live.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Alabama. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. The Fairview Aggies start 1st and 10 at about the 15. They hand it off to Carson Jones on the right side. He's got a seam across the 20. He's across the 30. He's going to be, they're going to say he's down. Let's see where they spot it.
Believe they're looking close to the 35 here.
Close to the 35.
Actually 37.
They rush back to the line. That's another first down, an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. Carson Jones stays in at running back. Jay Stevens out there as well. This Fairview Aggie team is 7 deep at running back. They've got kids on the middle school team that are good. All right. Colt takes a snap, hands it to Jones on the left side. Big block. Gets the edge. Beautiful across block. The 50. Another big block down the field across the 40 before he's run out of bounds.
Chris, that was some excellent receiving after running after the catch. Broke 2 big blocks, or 2 big tackle attempts due to some great blocking by Fairview.
I saw 2 pancake blocks on the edge. It's going to be about a 40-yard pickup and another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. The ball is in Ardmore territory, down at about the 35. Colt Redding has trips to the near side. Jones still out there, goes in motion. Takes a snap, swings it out quickly. Number 21 has it. Complete, has a block, gets upfield, gets about 7, maybe 8 yards. Good pitch and catch out to Jay Stevens.
Nice screen pass.
You know, that's a quick 7 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 2, 2nd and 3. But, man, that's a great pitch and catch for that quarterback and wide out.
Screen pass has to be played, defended perfectly, and if it's not, you're right. It's good for 5, 6, 7 every time.
Jones stays out there, wide receiver on either side. Colt Redding in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off to Jones. Goes off the left side, has an edge across the 20, driving his legs. He's going to be forced out of bounds at around the 17. That's going to be a pickup of about 7. And another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies.
Again, the blocking continues for the Aggies, allowing these runs to take place.
Redding is in the shotgun. Jones beside him, trips to the far side. He's going to fake the handoff, throws it out to a receiver. That's Jay Stevens. He's got the catch. He's wrapped up immediately, gets away from 1, gets away from 2, but he's going to end up losing yards. I think he'll lose about 2 or 3 on that one, Eric.
They were ready for that, and like I said a while ago, if that was perfectly defended, but he still broke 2 tackles on that, just not able to make it a game.
With 5:38 left in the first, the score 7-0. We've got a heat timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
In the game of mortgages, experience matters. Meet Josh Phillips, a veteran with over 13 years in the mortgage industry. As a leader in the local mortgage community, Josh is more than just a lender. He's a partner who believes in making an impact. At Impact Mortgage Group, they're not just making mortgages. They're making a positive impact on borrowers and our community. You can experience the difference too with Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage Group.
I'm Josh Phillips of Impact Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920, and I'll show you how my experience can help impact your next home purchase.
In MLS number 338177. We've spent a lot of time on this. The investigation is finally over. We uncovered several leads, and we have finally found it. We have found what every small business in Coleman has been looking for. Fiber optic quality internet is here. Utilizing cutting-edge radio technology, Cyber Broadband is now able to offer fiber optic quality internet in the immediate downtown Coleman area and most Coleman industrial parks. More information is available by calling Cyber Broadband 256-734-1077, 256-734-1077, or on the web at cyberbroadband.net.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Eric Brenneman. Fairview comes back out now, trips to the near side. It's going to be 4th down and about 11 to go. And they changed the play. There's apparently something they don't like in the defensive set. It looks like man coverage to the near side. Redding takes a snap, looks downfield. He's going to throw it in the end zone. He's got a man, and it's in and out of his hands. He had a snap, or had a step. Great throw, man. Good ball by Colt, but just couldn't quite connect. So Zayden Cruz couldn't get it. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Now Ardmore takes over. 1st and 10. Man.
Illegal substitution, I do believe. They refused it, and it's over. Turnover on downs.
Yep.
Nice try there. I'm a little shocked that they didn't try to kick that and go for the points. It was a good play, though. It almost had it, but they must have saw something that they thought they could sneak one in there.
Something they could exploit.
Yes.
Well, now the defense lines up, and the defense for Fairview tonight has been, for lack of a better word, stingy. They have given up nothing. King lines up, number 5, sends a man in motion, takes a snap. He hands it off the right side. Guy gets by the first tackle and is brought down by the second and third, not before getting out to about the 24-yard line. Pickup of about 5, Eric, and that was arm tackling right there is what I saw on that play.
Well, when you run into the group there, it's hard to get a clean open field tackle, so yeah, you're right. Able to gain 4 or 5 on that play. We'll see what happens here.
Going to be 2nd down and 6 now for the Tigers, going from left to right. They're changing the plays. Fairview moves their defensive set as well. Rain's starting to fall a little bit. The ball's on about the 24. They send a man in motion. They hand it off the right side again. Same play we saw last time. This time looks like it goes about 2 yards and then it stopped.
Number 42, Javian Riddle, the ball carrier.
Javian Riddle, the ball carrier on that one, and he didn't have much room to run. And we got a flag now coming in on the sideline.
2 yards, there's a penalty flag. Ladies and gentlemen.
This may be a sideline violation. It would be a costly penalty at 3rd and 4 right now. It looks like that's what it's going to be, a sideline warning.
Against Fairview.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. I do like the Price is Right music that plays anytime a mess up is made by the opposing team. We'll remember that next year, fellas, when you're at our house.
Third and 5 here to go.
Third and about 4, maybe 5. Look to see him go to the right side again. That's where they've liked it. King in the shotgun, and whistles come in. Do we have flags? Is there timeouts? We're waiting for the signal. And we're still unsure.
Dead ball foul, offsides, the indication against Fairview.
Oh, wow. Well, that's an easy way to give a first down up. Offsides by the Aggies. That's an Adam Maker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers. I believe that's their first one of the night, Eric.
I believe you're right, Chris. Took an offsides penalty. You get that? Let's see how they respond here on defense.
King lines up in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the far side. He's got an arm, but they haven't connected yet. He hands it off around the right edge. He tries to turn his legs, maybe picks up 2 yards. Not a lot there, man.
You know,
big stop by number 74. That was Avery Latham on that tackle.
You know, you're going to start to see now that as the rain gets a little more steady coming down. Saw some linemen slip for Ardmore. It's going to be a tough sledding here.
2nd down and 7. King takes a snap, swings it out to the left, has a man. Completed 35 up to about the 36. They're going to say he's up to the 39, right at the 40. That would put it just shy of the first down, and that will be it. It'll be about third down and about 1. 7-yard pitch and catch. First completion we've seen for the Ardmore offense. And they take it, they hand it off up the middle. It's going to be a nice gain. Has the seam across the 45 up to the 49. And that will be enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers.
You can see Ardmore trying to get more tempo now. A little bit more no huddle. And trying to snap that ball quickly and taking the Fairview defense out of position.
Well, I mean, it's a smart play, honestly. You know, if you could get this defense on its heels, if you could get this defense kind of rocked back, then go ahead and do it. Ardmore comes up to the line. It's second down and about 3 to go. The ball is spotted on the 44-yard line. King, the center, or King in the shotgun, takes the snap, runs to his left. Flags fly in. King's going to get chopped down at about the 39. But I believe we're going to have a holding call here, Eric.
I think you're correct. And
waiting on the call. The run would have been shy of the first down.
It's against Ardmore for sure. I believe you're right. It is holding.
You know, I tell my wife all the time, she tells me I believe you're right. And I say, honey, if we could just start there, it would save so much time in our life. That's going to make it second down and about 12. It's going to back it up across midfield to about the 46.
40 seconds left in this quarter.
40 seconds left in the first. Fairview leads 7-0. Fairview showing the blitz. King takes the snap, rolls to his right, trying to get away from the defense, rolls back to his left. He gets hit. Big time hit by Colt Redding and number 55. That was Jermaine Gambriel on that sack. That's going to back it up even more. Back to about the 42, making it third down and 18.
Needed that. As we come with 10 seconds to go here in the first, I believe they're going to let the clock run.
Well, you know, Gambriel has been such a pleasant surprise on that defensive front for Fairview. That young man has been playing lights out. Well, that's the end of one. The score, Fairview up 7-0. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
Are you ready to make your next move in Coleman? Hi, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Angela. We're not just realtors, we're a family dedicated to helping yours.
We're not just about buying or selling property. We're about building connections within our community.
From local schools to charity events, we're active because we care about Coleman.
When you use us, you're not just getting one realtor, you're getting a team working around the clock for you.
With our experience and expertise, we'll guide you through every step of the process.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at Hagamore Realty Group.
We make it happen, you make it home.
Coleman Appliance Repair is your locally owned and operated appliance and repair company. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for in-home appliance repair needs. Proudly supporting Coleman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley is ready to help. You can call him at 256-507-3415 or find him on Facebook, Google, or online at ColemanApplianceRepair.com.
Hey, Coleman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Coleman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey, folks. Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Coleman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
If you mention you heard Adam Aker on the radio, he'll get you $250 off your next auto purchase. Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live, and it's 3rd and 18. Ardmore tries a screen pass to the near side, perfectly defended by number 21, Jay Stevens. He's going to lose 5. That's going to make it 4th and about 23. Ardmore sends their punt unit onto the field. The punter stands at about the 24. Back deep, number 15, Colt Redding and Zayden Cruz. It's not a good kick. Off the side of his foot, it's across the 50, bounces at the 45, down to about the 41, where it'll be down there, and Fairview will take over with excellent field position. Now, what we saw last drive, Fairview was able to move the ball, but then they got down close to the end zone, and they shot themselves in the foot. I know Coach Redding right now is saying we need to stop the penalties and play our game. We're opening up seams. Let's take advantage. 3 receivers to the near side. Colt Redding of his shotgun takes it. He's going to hand it off. That's Harper who takes it around the right side. Lowers his shoulder and runs over a defender. Across the 40, he hits the Jets. To the 30, the ball's chopped out of his arms. It's bouncing on the ground, and I believe Ardmore has recovered. Oh my, what a play. Wow. Jake Harper took the ball and lowered his shoulder and absolutely trucked a defender. Gets downfield after 60 or so yards, and the Ardmore defender chops it out of his hands. Heads up play by the Tiger defensive back. It's going to make it 1st and 10 now on about the 15-yard line. Ardmore hustles onto the field, 10:55 left in the first half. King has an arm. He just hasn't been able to connect more than once or twice with his receivers. He's got 1 running back beside him, 2 receivers out. He's going to hand it off to the right side. He's hit immediately. And they're trying to strip the ball, shoving him back. He's going to lose a yard back to about the 10. And that young man is very slow to get up. I believe we're going to see an injury timeout. He's staying down on the turf, the running back for Ardmore. And we're waiting. There's the timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
Founded in 1887, Coleman Savings Bank serves the people of Coleman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their Legacy Checking Account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the Legacy Checking Account, or visit www.colemansavingsbank.com for more information. Coleman Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. And with 10:30 left in the first half, the score 7-0. Fairview has the lead. Ardmore has an injured player. They're taking off the field now. And the young man walking under his own power. He's not having to be helped. So that's definitely good news. You don't want to see a young person get hurt. Not at a football game. Ardmore looks to their bracelets. Now they get their call. King is in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. He hands it off, going off the right tackle. Churning their legs. The offensive line gets behind and pushes across the 10 up to about the 14. It's going to be a pickup of about 4, maybe 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 yards to go. And once again, Ardmore finds itself behind the sticks, which is something Fairview has done very well tonight. They have done an excellent job of keeping Ardmore pinned deep. King lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. One receiver split to the far side. Changes the play at the line. Play clock down to 3. Takes a snap. Looks to his left. Throws and it's tipped. It's going to be a jump ball. Jones goes up and bats it away. Carson Jones, number 26, locked in one-on-one with that outside receiver, and he goes up and takes it away from him. Going to be 4th down and long, and the punt team comes on the field. Man, Zayden Cruz, number 16, back deep. And he is joined by Colt Redding, number 15. 9:21 left in the first half. Wouldn't be a bad time to go after it now. There's a snap. He bobbles it, but he gets it away. It's going to be low. Fielded by Colt at about the 44. Gets a fair catch. Dives forward and catches the ball, but he controls it. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. 26, Carson Jones comes onto the field now for running back. He's out there with Colt McCoy. That offensive line has been moving people around, but they need points. 9:15 left in the first half. The score is 7-0. The rain's starting to come down a little bit harder now. Very thankful that we've got this canopy. Colt Redding in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. He's going to hand it off to number 26, Jones. Goes off the right side. Has one man to beat. Lowers his shoulder and is forced out of bounds. Not before picking up 10 yards. And a Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. Hard run there by Jones. He stays on the sideline now. Number 14 comes in and, pick your poison. Jones is great. So is Jake Harper. Either one of them can take it to the house at any moment. Harper in the shotgun. He's going to take the handoff, goes off the right guard, picks his way forward, gets the edge across the 20 up to about the 20, or make that about the 18-yard line. And there's going to be a penalty flag down. It's going to be a hold, and it will be on the Aggies. That one will come back. The West Point game tonight is postponed until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow due to flash flooding. So anybody who's tuning in trying to find the West Point game, it will not be on until tomorrow during the day, and I'm sure we'll be covering that here at Live 95. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and it's going to be first down about 15. Going to back it up to about the 36. Thank you very much. Colt Redding takes the snap, hands it off to Jake. He goes off the right side, has a block. He's across the 20, very close to the sticks. I don't know if he made it. Yeah, they're saying he did. They're saying it's enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies.
Nice run, Chris. Here in the rain, it's been a little tough go for him, but that was a nice play.
Well, we've moved the ball, but there's been a couple of key turnovers, and let's give credit where it's due, man, because, this Ardmore team is playing tough. This is a regional game. They want to win this ball game. Colt Redding takes it. He hands it off to Jones going around the left side, and he is going to be brought down. Excellent play by that defensive end. Man.
I think that's a play where the rain slowed him down just enough.
Just enough. Didn't take much. Just like you said, just enough. So 8:26 left in the half. And do we have another flag down? This is getting to be kind of ridiculous now. And we do. I see it over there.
That's tough.
Okay, I don't know if you know this or not, Eric, but I am an expert lip reader. And right now I can read what they're saying, okay? And one is asking, can we go to Buc-ee's after the game? And the other one says, well, we got to move this ball somewhere. And he said, we'll move it back that way. It's going to be another holding call, going to bring up second down and a country mile. And, man, this is not what you like seeing.
Absolutely not. You get a little bit of adversity here. But the ball's on all the way back near the 30.
Colt Redding takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Jones around the right side. Plants his foot, makes a cut, gets hit up at about the 4-yard line. He's going to be brought down. Pickup of about 5. Good pickup. And another holding call.
Well, that's not doing Coach any favors. You can see he's getting hot, pacing up and down the sideline right there after that one.
Well, I mean, after 5 in a row, I imagine I'd get pretty hot, too.
Well, now we've got some linemen snipping at each other.
Yeah.
Clearly not happy with that. They're going to try to see what they can do here.
They're doing the hokey pokey. They went back, and now they're going forward again. So the penalty is declined. I think they like doing that to the heavyset official just to make him walk.
I think you're right.
Oh, now he's walking some more. They're saying, dude, you will get your steps in today. Okay. And it's going to be, finally the ball is spotted, 3rd and 15. Wow. Colt Redding in the backfield. He's got Harper beside him. Harper can take it to the house at any moment. Snap is high. He's going to fake the handoff. Looks down. Has a receiver and it's dropped. Had a receiver wide open. Hit him in the hands with it. He just couldn't bring it in.
That was a beautiful design play right there. Wide open, and there again, the elements pop up their head. Well, the ball just too slippery to catch.
I've got to agree with you about the design of that play. Not a sure thing it's going to get a first down. Okay, but on 3rd and 15, it's probably going to pick up 12 or 13 yards.
Which is what you need, for
sure. Which is what you need. It makes it a little bit closer. It's going to be 4th down, 15. Fairview looks like they're going for it. 3 receivers to the far side. Harper is lined up beside Redding in the shotgun. There's the snap. Here comes the heat. He's looking downfield, throws it, cannot connect. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Colt Redding gets hit as he lets it go.
Could have been easily a roughing the passer penalty there, but no flags. And Chris, I don't know if 4th and 15 is where you want to be going for it.
Well,
on 4th down.
You know, with the weather that might have played into it, that's going to give the ball back to Ardmore. 7:56 left. 1st and 10 on the 24. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
7.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Alabama, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hey, Sheriff Matt Gentry here. Hey, on behalf of the Coleman County Sheriff's Office, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the ball field. We pray God's blessings on each and every one of y'all. Hey, when you're coming to and from the ball field, stay safe. Don't be distracted in driving. Make sure if you go somewhere afterwards, don't drink and drive, but have a great season and take care. God bless.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, hanging out with Eric Brenneman, watching some football and trying to stay dry, Eric. Man, the rain started to pick up some.
Tough task. We thought it was going to hold off until at least halftime, but it's been steadily raining this first half.
Fairview takes over, 1st and 10. They've got the ball on about their own 30. Colt Redding out there in the shotgun. He's got Jake Harper beside him. Takes the snap, hands it off to Harper, going around the right side, gets the edge. He's going to bull his way forward, going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 35. And we had a little extracurricular stuff there, Eric.
Looked like a late hit. Out of bounds, but no flag.
No flag. They're going to say he picked up about 8 yards and was forced out of bounds. at about the 38. To bring up 2nd and 2. Harper stays out there with Redding. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Redding takes the snap, hands it off to Harper, going off the right tackle. He's hit right as he gets the edge. He's going to be very close to the marker, and he'll have it. It's going to be another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. He needed 3. He picked up 4.
That's what they need to do right now. Positive yards, no penalties, and take care of the football.
Well, we got 5:26 left in the first half. Wind's picking up a little bit. Colt. And we've got movement on the defense. Flags come flying. Believe they just froze them, and they sure did. That's an easy 5 yards right there.
Plus 5 for the Aggies.
It's going to be first down and about 5 yards to go. Tie it down. It's going to be 1st and 5. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 47-yard line. Redding takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Harper. He goes off the right side. Hurdles a defender at the 50. Up forward to about the 44-yard line. That'll be another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies. Hard run there by Harper. If that was a Heisman-like move to hurdle the defender. Jones is in, number 26, besides Redding. 1 receiver to either side. Redding's going to take it himself off the right side, has a bit of a seam, pulls his way forward for about 3 yards, and that's going to be it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7, Eric.
You know, this is the perfect strategy for the end of the half. There's just over 4 minutes to go. You know, there's another 3 or 4 yard gain right there, protecting the football and moving it forward.
You've got plenty of time. You know, what you don't want to do is score quickly and give the ball back with 4 minutes left.
I think this plays right into Fairview's offensive strategy.
I think you're right. Redding in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Jones. He goes off the left tackle, cuts back. He's going to be chopped down right at the line of scrimmage. And defender gets up with his hands up in the air like I didn't do anything wrong. That automatically makes officials think you did something wrong.
Not a good look, but see no laundry.
I tell the kids I coach, don't ever do that. Don't get up looking on the ground for flags, okay? That makes me crazy. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7. And Harper stays out there.
It's going to be an interesting play call. I believe they're going to try to find a one-on-one on the outside. Not sure they're going to get it, but
they found soft spots in the zone before. Redding drops back. He's got a man, and it's going to be picked off by Ardmore at about the 35-yard line. Trying to hit number 3, Blake Rickard.
Had the man open. He waited just too long to throw that ball. Ardmore being ready for that. If he'd have thrown that about 3 seconds sooner, that's a completion and plus some.
Well, so that's going to be with 3:02 left. Ardmore takes over, 34-yard line, down 7-0. Fairview's got the lead. Trying to get out of the half, got 3 minutes left. Ardmore comes onto the field now. Fairview lines up in their 30 defense. They have not given up much of anything tonight. Ardmore takes the snap. They hand it off to the right side. He's got a little bit of a seam across the 40 up to about the 42-yard line. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down, Eric.
Yeah, 8 or 9 on gain on that one as the rain has lightened up here. We'll see how that affects things. Ooh.
Quick snap. They hand it off the left side. He's got a hole. He's across the 45, across the 50. Flags come in. He's still on his feet down across the 45 to the 42.
It's got to be a holding.
Strong run by that running back for Ardmore. But I believe we're going to see a holding call.
That's what it was. The Fairview guy, number 56, was running off the field, didn't quite get off the field before the ball was snapped.
Well, that's going to be another first down. Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers. Ball's going to be spotted about the 42-yard line. King looks to the sideline. Now he steps forward, changes the play. 2:26 left in the first half. Play clock winding down. King takes a snap, rolls to his left. Defender slips, second defender slips. He cuts up, across the 40 to the 35, and then he took a big hit. King took a massive hit on that when he rolls back up. Not what you want your quarterback to take.
No, that was a little good shot right there by the defense, but, we've got just under 2 minutes to go. This ball is on the 35. Time for the Aggies to stiffen up here.
It's going to be second down and 2. King in the backfield. Got one running back beside him. Hands it off.
Oh.
Ball's on the ground. Fairview's got it. Fairview has got it.
Smart play. Way to be aware by the defense.
I believe that was number 15, Colt Redding, who saw that ball bouncing around, and he dove down and got it.
No question there. Just slip of the hand. That web ball finally was showing its ugly head against Ardmore, and Fairview ready to capitalize, and that's a huge turnover as they were getting down toward the red zone.
So 1:40 left. Fairview takes over on the 30. I'm sorry, excuse me. Make that about the 33. Going from left to right. Jones is out there with Redding. Shotgun formation. Big package. No wide receivers. They hand it off to Jones around the right side. Gets by one, forced out of bounds by another after a pickup of about 1 yard.
So I'm a little confused on that play. Great job running the ball. Not trying to do too much, but he runs out of bounds. In my view, I think this is where you would like to wind it down and go to the half with the lead.
Well, Coach Redding's a little bit more aggressive than that. I expect him to take a shot, maybe even take two, and I would say take a shot right here on this play, and if you don't connect, then you go back to the ground and you milk it, and you kill some clock. He's got Harper in the backfield with him. Trips to the far side. High snap. Hands it off to Harper. He's going to the left side. He's got a seam. Lowers his shoulder. He's across the 40. He slides forward to about the 46. That is easily enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies with 1:23 left. It also stops the clock, Eric.
That's what they need. Move the ball. Get the yardage they can. And protect the football.
46-yard line. Redding takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's under pressure, and he's going to get the ball away. Man, let's see where they caught. Let's see the signal.
Had a man open initially.
Oh, wow. They're going to say he was down in the grass. That'll be a loss of about 12 or 13 yards. I thought he got that ball out, Eric.
I thought he did too. That was questionable. I think maybe a little hometown cooking there on the referee. But, admirable effort, tried to get the ball away when he could. I think he did, but officials say otherwise.
It's going to be second down now, about 30. The ball's moved back all the way to the 32. Has to get across midfield up to the 44 for a first down. And 58 seconds left. Okay, we've got a whistle coming in. And it's going to be a timeout, Fairview. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs. From clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Live 95 is brought brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Coleman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Eric Brenneman. And now we're going to see second down in about a country mile, Eric. You got under a minute. Let's see, do you take a chance and do you pass?
Well, I don't see 6 wide receivers, so I think they're going to be conservative with this.
Reddy takes the snap. He hands it off to Jones. He goes off the left side. He's going to get across the 40 up to the 41. Make that Jake Harper. That's a pickup of 7. And the clock will keep on moving. So we're getting very, very close to the half now.
30-33.
Fairview hustles to the line. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Looking to change the play now.
I believe they're going to let this run down. 20 seconds.
I don't think they can. The play clock's only got 7 on it.
I believe they're going to call timeout, but they're just going to let this run.
Well, you are correct. With 8 seconds, we got a timeout. We'll take one, too. Score here, 7-0 Fairview. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550. Or budgetblinds.com/call.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Colt Redding takes the snap, hands it off.
Jake
Harper off the right side, and he hits the Jets at the 50, the 40, the 30. Touchdown, Aggies!
Folks, that was a play with 8 seconds to go in the half. Obviously, the Aggies were not ready for that. Jake Harper just took that ball, went to the sideline, and never looked back.
That's a 90-yard touchdown for Jake, and now that's about a 60-yarder.
That is a huge, huge play.
Colt Redding comes onto the field to attempt the extra point. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. And that extra point provides an extra degree of protection to the Aggie lead. And if you're looking for the extra degree of service for all your insurance needs, call Kalia at 212 Insurance Group. With over 10 years of experience, 212 Insurance will go that extra step to make sure you're satisfied. 212 Insurance, the official insurance of the Fairview Aggies.
Well, we said at the beginning of this game, Fairview knows how to run the ball. They have proven it tonight. Some odd situations, but I can tell you what, the runs that they had were just blistering. Beautiful blocking, and those those running backs know how to run.
They sure do, man. Great blocking. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the bands here in a few minutes. The score at half, 14-0 Fairview leads. You're listening to Live 95's Friday Night Live.
Coleman Electric Cooperative's mission is to make life better in the communities we serve. That starts by providing reliable, affordable electricity, while our Sprout Fiber Internet service delivers blazing fast broadband internet to homes, schools, and businesses. Coleman Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who work hard every day to make their families and community proud. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powerful connections, brighter future.
H&S Appliance Outlet is an overstocked scratch and dent dealer offering quality name brand appliances at major discounted prices, up to 75% off. H&S Appliance Outlet also offers factory authorized repair services as well as financing options. To better serve the needs of North Alabama, H&S Appliance Outlets are conveniently located in Coleman, Hartselle, and Arad. A proud veteran and family owned business who's happy to be of service and can be reached on Facebook at H&S Appliance Repair or by phone 256-735-4184. 256-735-4184. H&S Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Coleman Community Radio. There are many advantages when you bank locally with people you know. Eva Bank will get you started or restarted. Eva Bank offers many loan choices. We stay flexible and put your situation first. What matters to you matters to us. We are specialty lenders with programs for home purchases, home construction, land purchases, manufactured homes with or without land, commercial real estate, and other consumer or business loans. Eva Bank is your one-stop lender. The process is fast and easy. You can apply in person, over the phone at 256-255-2000, or you can visit us online at www.evabank.com to get started today. Eva Bank, NMLS number 414640. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Alabama. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to Ardmore, Alabama and Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, hanging out with my buddy Eric, and the score right now, 14-0. Fairview's got the lead at the half. The wind's blowing, but the rain isn't really coming down. It's more mist, so it's manageable right now. Fairview's moved the ball, but they've shot themselves in the foot in the first half, Eric.
Absolutely, and it's hard to put your finger on any one thing. A few missed blocks here.
A whole lot of holding calls there.
Well, yeah, there is. And you got, look, I've never been one to blame the refs on anything, and I'm not going to blame them here. But because you've got the weather as a factor, this is a big game. Ardmore is undefeated. Fairview's undefeated. Right. They both won it. So there's a lot on the line here, and, there's some heated discussions going on the sideline you can see during the first half. So, they're trying to get on the same page and just move the ball forward. But clearly, they've done some things right to be up by 14.
Well, and thank you everybody for tuning in on the 212 Insurance Group halftime show. I've seen some good things from Fairview. They can move the ball, they can run the ball, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of penalties. And that's kind of been a story that's been a reoccurring one this year. There's been a lot of penalties on both sides of the ball for the Aggies, too many.
Well, I can tell you that, experience is a large part of it.
Right.
These are young kids. Some of them have been here before, some of them haven't. But, and when you throw the elements in a game like this, a big rival like that, there's just a lot of factors that go into it.
Having to travel that far for a recent game.
And there's just, you never know, it could be fractions of a second that caused that yellow flag to come out.
Right.
So, give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, They know how to do it. They've done it twice.
Right.
Made some huge runs here at some opportune times, and that's clearly what's going to propel them in the second half.
Well, we've seen a 90-yard run by Jake Harper. We've seen about a 65-yarder by Jake Harper. We've seen some long runs by Carson Jones as well. What we haven't seen, we haven't seen a whole lot of the passing game, but tonight with the elements the way they are, that's not surprising. The big story to me right now is this Fairview Aggie defense, throwing a shutout. Anytime you throw a goose egg up there on the scoreboard, it's hard to get beat.
Well, especially when you've given up some of the penalties that you have. Not a lot have been on defense, but there have been some. So when you're still holding that other opposing team to 0 points at the half in this kind of environment, in this weather, at home, that's a win in itself.
Well, I believe we've seen 2 turnovers for the Aggies. And Ardmore gave the ball back to Fairview 3 times that first half. We've seen a lot of picks, several picks. We've seen several fumbles. The ball is slick, and I expect we're going to see some more in the second half.
A couple of dropped interception opportunities, a couple of dropped pass opportunities for the Aggies. Clearly, they're going to do some adjusting at halftime. But so far, I've liked what they've done on offense, their play selection, with the exception of a couple of fourth down attempts where they could have put points on the board and they opted to go for it. One of those is 4th and 15. Probably don't want to do that again, but I like the aggressiveness. And
so do I.
It's clearly paid off on some of these runs, but kind of got to temper that just a bit and take the points when you can.
Well, 14-0, it's a region game, and if you're Coach Redding and you're the Fairview staff, you have to be happy with this. This Ardmore team now is not built to play from behind. They're a team that's built to protect the lead.
Yeah, you're good point there. They've dug themselves a hole here. We'll see if Fairview can keep the pressure on them. I believe that's going to be plenty enough, and if they can move the ball with just their run attack and control the clock, I believe they've got a very good shot at coming out of here and bringing a win home.
Well, Eric, I have to agree with you. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the 212 Insurance Group halftime show. Fairview up 14-0.
In the game of mortgages, experience matters. Meet Josh Phillips, a veteran with over 13 years in the mortgage industry. As a leader in the local mortgage community, Josh is more than just a lender. He's a partner who believes in making an impact. At Impact Mortgage Group, they're not just making mortgages. They're making a positive impact on borrowers and our community. You can experience the difference too with Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage Group.
I'm Josh Phillips of Impact Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920, and I'll show you how my experience can help impact your next home purchase.
NMLS number 338177. We've spent a lot of time on this. The investigation is finally over. We uncovered several leads, and we have finally found it. We have found what every small business in Coleman has been looking for. Fiber optic quality internet is here. Utilizing cutting-edge radio technology, Cyber Broadband is now able to offer fiber optic quality internet in the immediate downtown Coleman area and most Coleman industrial parks. More information is available by calling Cyber Broadband 256-734-1077, 256-734-1077, or on the web at cyberbroadband.net. Are you ready to make your next move in Coleman? Hi, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Angela. We're not just realtors, we're a family dedicated to helping yours.
We're not just about buying or selling property. We're about building connections within our community.
From local schools to charity events, we're active because we care about Coleman.
When you use us, you're not just getting one realtor, you're getting a team working around the clock for you.
With our experience and expertise, we'll guide you through every step of the process.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at Hagamore Realty Group.
We make it happen, you make it home.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Eric Brenneman. And Eric, you have a wind starting to pick up here a little bit now.
A little bit. You got to wonder if it's going to get rough here in the second half. Right now, it matches the rain intensity from the first half. So, we'll see. We still got some time here in halftime, another 12 minutes, so we'll see what the weather does.
Well, I was just telling one of the people we were talking to that, I'd love to see them go ahead and shorten halftime a little bit. We do have a scoreboard update. Arab currently leads over the Brewer Patriots 14-6. Brewer in year number 30 of their rebuilding plan. Still not quite there yet. But I'm sure they'll get there soon, Eric.
No, absolutely. They're making strides for sure.
Well, I guess we shouldn't say that. You know what? Brewer is Brewer. Good luck to them. Arab currently leads right now. Got a lot of games under rain delays. I know we just heard Holly Pond and Brindley Mountain is under a rain delay. I know that the West Point game has been postponed until tomorrow, and we'll play that game at 11:30 in the early afternoon. I do have to say the two bands aren't on the field tonight, but they're going back and forth across each other. Like one will play one song and then the other will play a song. And, despite the rain, there's a lot of fans in both sides of the stadium. So both teams very well represented here.
Well, I know Ardmore had spent all week trying to rally and get as many people out here tonight as possible. Fairview always travels well. They've got arguably a fuller sideline than the home team right.
Well, tonight. And that's not unusual. Not for Fairview, it isn't. I've seen that several times before. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the keys to the second half after these messages on Friday Night Live.
Coleman Appliance Repair is your locally owned and operated appliance and repair company. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for in-home appliance repair needs. Proudly supporting Coleman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley is ready to help. You can call him at 256-507-3415 or find him on Facebook, Google, or online at ColemanApplianceRepair.com.
Hey, Coleman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Coleman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey, folks. Adam here. Buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Coleman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
If you mention you heard Adam Aker on the radio, he'll get you $250 off your next auto purchase. Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
Founded in 1887, Coleman Savings Bank serves the people of Coleman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their Legacy Checking Account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the Legacy Checking Account, or visit www.colemansavingsbank.com for more information. Coleman Savings Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Alabama, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hey, Sheriff Matt Gentry here. Hey, on behalf of the Coleman County Sheriff's Office, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the ball field. We pray God's blessings on each and every one of y'all. Hey, when you're coming to and from the ball field, stay safe. Don't be distracted in driving. Make sure if you go somewhere afterwards, don't drink and drive, but have a great season and take care. God bless.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer. hanging out in the broadcast booth with my partner, Eric Brenneman. It would normally be my dad, but tonight they had a Matlock convention, so they were busy. But it's good to have you here on this wonderful night. Great weather we've got tonight, Eric.
You know what, Chris? The rain is coming down, but temperature-wise, it's great. It's not 100 degrees. I'll take that.
Right.
You know, the rain kind of keeps coming and going here. Hopefully, we're going to dodge the worst of this bad weather. They did say heavy thunderstorms later, but I'm not sure we're going to see it here at the field.
I am hoping that we'll see it when we're in the car on the way back to Coleman. That's when I'm hoping we'll see it.
There you go.
You know,
working tonight, Chris, trying to find some updates on some of our local teams.
Haleyville and Good Hope were tied at 7.
Correct.
That was one. We've got a lot of delays. Arab currently is beating Brewer 14-7.
I'd encourage you go ahead and call that station, call that number if you've got any scoring updates, and we'd be glad to pass them along.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about Ardmore. If you're Ardmore, what do you have to do in the second half to get back in this game, Eric?
Well, I tell you, Chris, you know, Ardmore's arguably not really done much terribly wrong. They've just got to move the sticks and have some long drives and string those together and put points on the board, whether it be 3 or 7. I don't know that Fairview is going to allow that to happen, but if you're Ardmore, you've got to move the ball, and not just move the ball. You need points.
You know, Fairview's defense this year has given up some points in garbage time, but they have been very stingy, you know, when that first unit's out there. If you're Ardmore, first off, you got to get your defense off the field for a while.
That's a good point.
They have been out there a lot. Secondly, you need some sustained drives, which means you need some first downs. Not something Ardmore's been able to put together.
No, you've got to give you've got to be able to give your defense some rest. Eventually, you know, and as you know, Fairfield runs the ball so well. When that defense is tired on top of everything else, you're going to start seeing some points put up here in the second half.
Yeah, and I mean, Fairview's been running the ball well. You know, they've been opening seams. You know, they've got like 4 different running backs who can carry the rock, and they've been able to get some seams in this defensive front, but credit where it's due, man. Ardmore's been playing them hard. They've gotten some lucky turnovers to stop drives, and Fairview has gotten some penalties that I'm sure Coach Rating's talking about right now. I know that if I was a coach on that staff, we would be discussing penalties in
100% and not much else.
Yeah, I was going to say in very colorful terms. You know, you and I both played at Hartselle. We played for a coach that could be quite colorful at times. You were one of his favorites, if I recall.
Oh, well, you know, I was up there. I was probably top 10, but you, my friend, I know you were top 3. And it's been well documented.
Had to be. Well, now that we're telling lies, we're going to jump off, and we'll be right back. Hopefully we'll kick off to the second half of Friday Night Live.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook. In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs. From clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Purchase Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Coleman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined in the broadcast booth by my partner in crime, Eric Brenneman. And Fairview's now coming back out onto the field as Ardmore comes in from the other end of the stadium. Start getting ready, loosening up a little bit. Wind's starting to blow some, but we're ready to get the second half underway. Hopefully not many penalties in the second half. So if you're Fairview, what do you need to do in the second half?
Well, you need to protect the football, number one. When you come into this kind of environment, away from home, with a 2-touchdown lead, you definitely need to protect that football. The way their defense has been playing, they can hold the line. If they just protect that football, defense, bend but don't break, they've got a great shot here tonight.
Well, and something else, we spoke earlier about this team from Ardmore not being built to chase teams from behind. They're not built for passing. They're built for running. And I think, you force this team to start passing the ball a little bit, and I think you're going to see the possibility of some turnovers.
Well, you've seen some great interception opportunities tonight. We've actually had an interception or two. And we
had one that was a sure thing get dropped.
Absolutely. So, when you start forcing the other team to make some unforced errors, some go outside of their comfort zone, if you can just stay focused and capitalize on it, believe we're going to take this one back with us.
Well, it's going to be a couple of minutes until we get started with the second half. Fairview got the ball first, so Ardmore will get the ball to start the half. Ardmore just needs something. They need some kind of success on offense. They really haven't had any to speak of. A couple of first downs in the game, that's it. Passing-wise, they've had a couple of little pitches and catches, but nothing really downfield. So you got to think, if you're Ardmore, you're down by 14, you got to start thinking about taking some shots downfield at some point.
Well, they've shown they're not afraid to do that. They have tested a couple of our guys tonight early. Not much success there, but, it comes to the point where they don't have much choice, so.
Well, we've got a lightning delay in Locust Fork. Just got told about that. And we're going to take another break. We'll be right back after these messages with the start of the second half. You've been listening to the 212 Insurance Halftime Show. Thank you for tuning in to Friday Night Live, where Fairview leads at halftime, 14-0. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550, or budgetblinds.com/call.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, and we're getting ready to start the second half. Keys to the second half for Fairview: ball control. Ball control, ball control. Hang on to the ball, run clock. Man, do your game. You're up 14-0. Don't do anything dumb and let Ardmore claw their way back into it. Ardmore needs first downs. They need to get something going on offense. So far, not been able to happen.
Well, with Fairfield electing to receive in the first half, they're going to kick the ball off here to start the second.
And Colt Redding is going to tee that ball up and get ready to kick it off. Back deep for Ardmore. You got a couple guys standing on about the 5-yard line.
They don't look interested.
Fairview getting ready to kick. There's a whistle. There's a kick. It's a high kick. It's going to be bouncing at about the 15.
Oh,
picked up at the 5 on the ground. And still rolling around. Did he get it? I think Ardmore got back on it at about the 6-yard line. Almost a costly turnover for the Tigers.
Not sure what he was thinking there. He did attempt to, not a clean pickup, and almost gave it right back to Fairview.
Well, Fairview's defense comes on the field. They have Ardmore pinned deep at about the 11-yard line is where it's going to be spotted. And Ardmore takes her time coming out on the field now. King still in at quarterback for Ardmore, number 5, the sophomore. He's got a good arm. Hasn't been able to connect much today. He's going to look downfield. Now he's going to hand it off to the right, and that goes nowhere. Immediately brought down by number 14, Jake Harper.
2-yard loss on the play.
2-yard loss for the Tigers. And, man, not what you wanted on first down. They hustle back to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Now they're changing plays.
Harper's been all over the field tonight. Great play.
He has. They don't even have any wide receivers out in formation. It's like a stacked box. King in the shotgun, one man beside him. He hands it off to him. He goes right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. He probably lost another yard, Eric. I couldn't tell who made the tackle. There was too many guys.
You know, when they begun the game, they were testing the holes for defense. Not sure what the strategy here is here. That was right up the gut into nothing but a wall of white.
Well, the coaches are directly in front of us from Fairview, and they're doing the YMCA sign. I just saw that a minute ago. It's going to be 3rd and long now, about 3rd and 15 or so. And here comes the pressure. Harper coming off the edge. It's a low snap. Harper's all over him. It's going to be a sack. He's going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. And, man, not the time or place for a bad snap.
Putting the pressure, keeping the pressure on the Aggies here. Going to force the punt team out to kick this back to Fairview.
Back deep is going to be Zayden Cruz and Colt Redding. I keep wanting to say Colt McCoy. There's a snap. It's a low kick. It's going to be hit at about the 40. Bounces to the 45, across to the 46. And it's going to be touched dead there by Ardmore. Fairview takes over. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line across midfield. So excellent field position for the Aggies to start here in the third quarter. They're up 14-0. And
great way to start the half, though. You give away the ball, you get it right back, and start the ball with in your own territory here to try to begin the second half.
Carson Jones, number 26, is out beside Colt Redding. 3 receivers to the near side going left to right. He hands it off to Jones up the middle. Beautiful seam. He is across the 40, across the 35, and he's going to be brought down to the 34, but not before picking up another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive first down for the Aggies. going to be 1st and 10 for Fairview.
Not good.
They hand it to Jones, and the ball is on the ground. It looks like Ardmore's got it. And they do. That's another costly turnover for Fairview. Ardmore's going to have the ball at about the 35-yard line. What is that, 3 drives killed now by turnovers?
That's a tough one to swallow.
Either 3 or 4. I know that's 3 or 4 too many.
You know, you get the ball on your own side of the field, have a big gainer, and then the next play is you cough it up here. That's tough to swallow. But the defense is ready for the challenge.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. Ardmore going from right to left. King in the shotgun. He's going to run it to the left. Tries to get to the edge. He's got it. He's going to lower his shoulder. Picks up 5, maybe 6 or 7. They're going to spot him down now at about the 42. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 yards. Ardmore hustles to the line. They're going no huddle. King stays in it and has no receivers in the ball game. He's in the shotgun. He's got 2 tights on either side with 2 H-backs. Very unusual offensive set. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off the right side. Running back is hit, gets by the first guy. Second effort, he's going to get close to the line to make, but I think he's going to be about a yard short. They're going to say he got up to about the 43. Needed to get to the 45. Going to be 3rd and 1. They immediately get to the line of scrimmage. King is in the shotgun, has 1 running back beside him. They're changing plays now. 3rd and 1, looking to the right. Now everyone checks their bracelet. They're going to change the play. Blitz is coming. Looks like Harper's coming off the edge. They're going to hand it off to the right side. He's got the edge and then some across 50. The 45 finally ridden down at the 39-yard line. Not before picking up another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. 1st down for the Aggies. For the Tigers. Why did you let me say that, Eric?
Quick snap by Ardmore. Another big gain. Out to the 20-yard line.
And that's going to be enough for another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive 1st down for the Tigers. And they, for the first time today, are down by the red zone. King takes the snap. He's going to hand it off the right side. There was a hole for a second, but then it closed up quick. Maybe a yard gain there, Eric.
That's where you're seeing a little bit of positive plays here by Ardmore, just with their quick tempo. Now they take a minute, call in the play.
Slowing it down a little bit now. Ardmore looks to the right side. They got 3 receivers to that side. King in the shotgun. Now he sees something else he doesn't like, and he's changing it. Play clock down to 15 now. Score 14-0, but Ardmore is knocking on the red zone. King takes it, hands it off to the right side. He's got a bit of a seam. Picks up about a yard, maybe 2. They're going to say got to the 20, and then he's brought down. That hole opened up, but then it closed just as quick here.
That's vintage Fairview defense right there.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now. 7:15 left in the 3rd. Fairview up 14-0. 3rd down. Make that 2nd down and about 10.
Another sideline warning against Fairview.
Penalty flag for sideline warning.
It's the 2nd one of the game. Next time they get one is probably going to cost. All right, we're waiting for the ball placement. The official has it.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, it cost that time. That was a 5-yard penalty for sideline infraction.
Well, it was the 2nd one of this game.
Right. No sense in it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 now. You've given them 5 yards. King in the shotgun. Ball's down on the 15-yard line. He changes the play again. Very impressive quarterback, but they need to get some receivers around him because I haven't really seen that from them, not this game. King in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. He goes off the left side. Gets by the first defender. He's going to be brought down by the second at about the about the 13-yard line. Not quite enough for a first down. Zayden Cruz in on the tackle. Going to bring up third down and about 2.
Now would be a good time to stiffen up on defense.
Well, they're going to give it to him. They said he got it. That's going to bring up first and goal. That was another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down. King takes the snap, rolls to his right, looks downfield, tries to find a receiver, being pressured, slung out of bounds. Big time play by Jake Harper. Put the hit on the sophomore quarterback right on the sideline, Eric.
Slung him right out of bounds. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Decided to try to hold that and see what he could find, but nothing there.
It's going to bring up second and goal now from about the 12. It's hard to get the edge against Harper. He's so fast. King takes the snap. He's running to his left. Does not fool the defense. I think he lost a yard.
I don't know how he kept the ball there.
Well, the officials are going to take a timeout. We're going to take one too. Score 14-0. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
Coleman Electric Cooperative's mission is to make life better in the communities we serve. That starts by providing reliable, affordable electricity, while our Sprout Fiber Internet service delivers blazing fast broadband internet to homes, schools, and businesses. Coleman Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who work hard every day to make their families and community proud. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powerful connections, brighter future.
H&S Appliance Outlet is an overstocked scratch and dent dealer offering quality name brand appliances at major discounted prices, up to 75% off. H&S Appliance Outlet also offers factory authorized repair services as well as financing options. To better serve the needs of North Alabama, H&S Appliance Outlets are conveniently located in Coleman, Hartselle, and Arab. A proud veteran and family owned business who's happy to be of service and can be reached on Facebook at H&S Appliance Repair or by phone 256-735-4184. 256-735-4184. H&S Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Coleman Community Radio.
Zigzag play.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. On third and goal, Ardmore snaps the ball and it's on the ground, picks it up, tries to go to the right. He's going to lose a yard. Jermaine Gambrill on the tackle. That young man's having one heck of a good night there, Eric.
The Ardmore's lucky they hung on to that ball. Bounced in and out a couple times, and I thought for sure that was coming out on the ground.
Well, they've got the ball in hand now. I'm thinking there might have been a penalty on that
ball
play.
Start.
And it is declined. That will be fourth down and goal from about the 12.
Interesting.
Make that the 15. So now King lines up in the shotgun. He's got a receiver out to either side. We have not seen a lot of downfield passes from this defense or from this offense. There's the snap, and it's high and it's popping. It's on the ground, and he's going down, recovered by Fairview. Jermaine Gambrill got after that ball and recovered the fumble. Fairview takes over on downs, and it will be on the 26-yard line.
Nice hustle play. That's all that is. He was ready, attacked, and got that ball.
5:07 left in the third. Fairview up 14-0, and now they have a ball. If you're Fairview, men, run clock. And it looks like Colt Redding is out there at quarterback. He's got three receivers to the near side. I believe that's Jake Harper beside him. Takes the snap, hands it off to Harper off the left side. Big seam across the 35, a 40. Lowers his shoulder across the 45. Bulls his way up to the 47, running through defenders. Big 20-yard gain there by Harper, Eric. And that will be enough for another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies And it looks like an Ardmore defender is down on the tackle. We're going to take a break while they tend to him. Big time run by the Aggies. They lead 14-0 on Friday Night Live.
There are many advantages when you bank locally with people you know. Eva Bank will get you started or restarted. Eva Bank offers many loan choices. We stay flexible and put your situation first. What matters to you matters to us. We are specialty lenders with programs for home purchases, home construction, land purchases, manufactured homes with or without land, commercial real estate, and other consumer or business loans. Eva Bank is your one-stop lender. The process is fast and easy. You can apply in person, over the phone at 256-255-2000, or you can visit us online at www.evabank.com to get started today. Eva Bank, NMLS number 414640, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Alabama. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
In the game of mortgages, experience matters. Meet Josh Phillips, a veteran with over 13 years in the mortgage industry. As a leader in the local mortgage community, Josh is more than just a lender. He's a partner who believes in making an impact. At Impact Mortgage Group, they're not just making mortgages. They're making a positive impact on borrowers and our community. You can experience the difference too with Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage Group.
I'm Josh Phillips of Impact Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920, and I'll show you how my experience can help impact your next home purchase.
NMLS number 338177. We've spent a lot of time on this. The investigation is finally over. We uncovered several leads, and we have finally found it. We have found what every small business in Coleman has been looking for. Fiber optic quality internet is here. Utilizing cutting-edge radio technology, Cyber Broadband is now able to offer fiber optic quality internet in the immediate downtown Coleman area and most Coleman industrial parks. More information is available by calling Cyber Broadband, 256-734-1077, 256-734-1077, or on the web at cyberbroadband.net. Are you ready to make your next move in Coleman? Hi, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Angela. We're not just realtors, we're a family dedicated to helping yours.
We're not just about buying or selling property. We're about building connections within our community.
From local schools to charity events, we're active because we care about Coleman.
When you use us, you're not just getting one realtor, you're getting a team working around the clock for you.
With our experience and expertise, we'll guide you through every step of the process.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at Hagamore Realty Group.
We make it happen, you make it home.
Coleman Appliance Repair is your locally owned and operated appliance and repair company. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for in-home appliance repair needs. Proudly supporting Coleman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley is ready to help. You can call him at 256-507-3415 or find him on Facebook, Google, or online at ColemanApplianceRepair.com.
Hey, Coleman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Coleman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Coleman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
If you mention you heard Adam Aker on the radio, he'll get you $250 off your next auto purchase. Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
Founded in 1887, Coleman Savings Bank serves the people of Coleman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their Legacy Checking Account, available to those 50 plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the Legacy Checking Account, or visit www.colemansavingsbank.com for more information. Coleman Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Alabama, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hey, Sheriff Matt Gentry here. Hey, on behalf of the Coleman County Sheriff's Office, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the ball field. We pray God's blessings on each and every one of y'all. Hey, when you're coming to and from the ball field, stay safe. Don't be distracted in driving. Make sure if you go somewhere afterwards, don't drink and drive, but have a great season and take care. God bless.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook. In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs, from clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Coleman County. They are a proud sponsor of Coleman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live, and now it appears that the injured player for Ardmore has been put on the stretcher. They're carefully taking the young man off the field. I certainly hope that he has a speedy and complete recovery. I did not see the hit. One of the people up here said that they thought it was a lower body injury, possibly a break from the way he described it. But we certainly hope that young man is going to be able to come back and play football. It's not what you like seeing on a football field ever.
No, but they are definitely prioritizing his health right now, taking every precaution as they take him off the field.
Well, they've got his shoulder pads off. The young man appears to be in a lot of pain. He's getting a standing ovation now as he goes off the field. And we certainly hope that he has a speedy recovery, and our prayers and well wishes go with him and his family. We're about to get this game back underway. It's kind of hard to...
5 minutes.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Currently, Fairview leads 14-0. Man, that was a big break.
Yeah, that definitely is nothing any side wants to see.
No, man. And it gets you out of your game plan. It gets you out of your, I guess for lack of a better word, when you get in a rhythm. That's what I'm trying to say, Eric.
Absolutely. You know, whether it's on the field, whether it's in practice, whether it's on your way to practice, if you get hurt, it's not a good thing at all.
But you know what? If you're driving to practice, what you need is some 212 insurance. because 212 gives you that extra degree of coverage, and even if you get hurt, you'll be well taken care of. 212 Insurance, the official insurance of the Fairview Aggies. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 now. Fairview's got the ball on about the 46-yard line. And we've got Redding in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Jones. Jones squirts out around the right side. Makes the first guy miss, and he's brought down by the second defender. Loss of about a half a yard. I saw a knee pad go flying out from somebody. Looks like it was one of the Ardmore players. It's going to be 2nd down and about 11. But the important thing on that, Eric, is the clock is ticking down to 4 minutes.
Right now, it's hugely important. Every play.
Jones that's Harper takes a snap off the right side.
Oh.
Whoa, and we got some extracurriculars. He is hit about 3 yards out of bounds, shoves the defender down. Flags go flying. It's going to be a 6-yard pickup, but let's see who the flag's going to be on.
I'm almost certain that's going to be a late hit on Ardmore.
Well, the question is, will they say it's reciprocating because Harper kind of shoved him down?
Well, oddly enough, the referee has not moved the ball, and now he'll walk off 5 in Fairview's favor.
It's going to be more like 15. That's going to be a personal foul.
You're correct.
And that will be another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. 1st down for the Aggies. It's going to move the ball across midfield all the way down to the 35-yard line. Redding in the shotgun, Harper beside him, whistles blow, flags fly. Of course flags fly. Because God forbid we have a play. There's movement, false start on Fairview.
Well, and now we move it back a little bit.
To the 40 where it's 1st and 15. Redding him a shotgun snap. He's got Harper beside him. Harper, one of those running backs that's so fast and so shifty. He and Jones are interchangeable. Redding takes the snap. He's looking downfield, has a man. Complete to Cruz at the 35. Makes a man miss across the 30. Very close to the marker. He's up at about the 25-yard line. And they're saying that that's enough. That's 15 yards and a Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. 1st down for the Aggies.
Very nice play right there as we're moving up tempo with this offense. Again, ready to snap the ball right here up. And we get a call.
350, and looks like we've got somebody has fallen down on the Ardmore side. That looks more like a cramp the way that they're behaving. So we're going to have a timeout for an injured player. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Coleman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. Fairview takes a snap. Beautiful. They hand it off to Harper. He goes off the left side. Scampers down to the 15. Down to the 5. Touchdown, Aggies!
What a play.
Touchdown number 3 for Mr. Harper. Goes for 20 yards.
But guess who? Jake Harper takes the ball. He faded right. Then he cuts back left, eluded a tackler, and just cut the edge to get the corner of the end zone. Beautiful awareness there.
He's got touchdown runs of 20 yards, 65 yards, and 90 yards tonight. Now Colt Redding comes on to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That extra point provides an extra degree of protection for the Aggie lead. And if you're looking for the extra degree of service for all your insurance needs, give Kalia at 212 Insurance Group a call. 212 Insurance has over 10 years of experience and will always go that extra degree to make sure their customers are happy. 212 Insurance, the official insurance of the Fairview Aggies. So, as the third quarter winds down, Fairview extends the lead to 21-0. And right now, man, if I had to pick the player of the game, there's two people that would be leading, and one of them's a Greek. One of them would have to be Jake Harper. 3 touchdowns.
I mean, he's had
getting it done on defense. Outstanding.
Outstanding plays. The other one is the quarterback.
I was actually going to say the defense.
Well, you know, in the defense, they absolutely deserve credit.
I mean, pitching a shutout right now.
Well, I was going to say, when you're up 21-0, it's not any one side. It's a total team effort, and they've shown it tonight.
Colt Redding has the ball on the tee. He kicks it off. It's going to be short. It's going to bounce at about the 45. Oh. And that was a squib kick, and Ardmore recovered it. Jace Cruz almost got it. He went up for it and just couldn't quite bring it in.
He climbed that ladder. He almost came away with it.
He sure did. Rain's coming down a little bit heavier now. It's going to be first down and 10 from about the 35. Ardmore comes onto the field now. 3:27 left in the third. Fairview up 21-0. Ball is spotted on the 30-yard line. Ardmore going from right to left. Still no wide receivers for King. Takes a shotgun, hands it off to the right. Nowhere to go, man. That Fairview is not fooled by that at all.
No, they've stood ready all night tonight. Another great play here for first down. Gaining nothing on that play.
It's going to be
maybe
second,
a yard.
Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 will be generous. Fairview's got heat coming up. Looks like they're bringing pressure off the edge. Ardmore makes a audible. They're going to check out of this. King in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He hands it off to the right again. Same play they ran last time. This time they get about 6 yards on it. It's going to bring up third down at about 4. Very uninspired play calling for the Tigers here, Eric.
No, I agree. It's kind of, beating your head against the wall, which is good for Fairview, but not much in terms of showing any other looks. And I noticed they keep coming to the line and checking down, but it doesn't look like they're checking out of anything.
No, it doesn't. It's going to be third and about 5. King of his shotgun hands it off to the right side again. The same play 3 times in a row. This time he does pick up the first down. He's going to get about 6. That's enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers. 2:07 left in the third. 21-0. Fairview's got the lead. And again, same play 3 times in a row, Eric.
Yeah. Good enough for the first, but, did not break one.
Well, when you're down by 3 scores and you're about to be into the fourth quarter, it might be time to consider the forward pass. I'm just saying. King lines up in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He's under pressure. He looks to his right. He's got a man out at about the 45. Gets by the first man. Drags another defender up to about the 47-yard line. Pickup of 7. It's going to bring up second down at about 3. Good. We just said we need a forward pass. There it is.
Well, you called it. They did complete about 6 yards on that play.
Second down about 4. Ball spotted on about the 47. King takes a snap, hands it off to the right. Same play they ran. And he's going to get about 5. That'll be enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers.
So far tonight, that's been about as good as they can do. Get about 4, 5, 6 yards a carry or a play. And let's see what happens here.
Under a minute to go in the third. King checks down at the line. They've got 2 receivers to the far side. 50 seconds left in the third. Fairview leads 21-0. King's got a receiver to the near side. Takes a shotgun snap, looks to the right, looks to his left, back to the right, goes deep, has a man but cannot connect. Threw into double coverage, tried to throw his man open, but the coverage was there, Eric.
I'm wondering if they're listening in on our broadcast. That was the one of the rare deeper plays they've attempted tonight to throw that ball deep. It was one-on-one on the outside and just outside of his reach.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now. The ball's going to be just across midfield on the Fairview 48-yard line. 38 seconds left in the third. 21-0. Fairview has a comfortable lead at this time. Ardmore just hasn't been able to get anything going on offense. King takes the snap, hands it off to the right. Oh, my goodness. He just got hit so hard, I think I saw his soul leave his body. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 1. And I couldn't tell. I think it was number 26, Carson Jones, came up and lowered the boom on that running back. 3rd and 8. You know, I guess that brings out the kid in me, Eric. I get excited every time I see a hit like that, you know.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's some great football being played here, and I'm right there with you. That was a great hit.
Well, there's the end of the third quarter. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Fairview holding up 4 fingers on the sidelines. We're going to take a quick break after 3 quarters. Fairview leads 21-0. You're listening to Friday Night Live.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Coleman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550. Or budgetblinds.com/call.
Coleman Electric Cooperative's mission is to make life better in the communities we serve. That starts by providing reliable, affordable electricity, while our Sprout Fiber Internet service delivers blazing fast broadband internet to homes, schools, and businesses. Coleman Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who work hard every day to make their families and community proud. Coleman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powerful connections, brighter future.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. Ardmore lines up 3rd and 7. They take the snap. Hand off to the left side. He's going to lose 6. Eric, they've essentially run the same play like 6 times in a row. They just changed the sides. And it's not fooling the defense.
You know, I get trying to go to your strengths, but there's a point, especially here in the fourth quarter. You got 12 minutes to go to move the needle, and there's not a lot of options going on offense for them.
Punt unit comes on the field for Ardmore. He's going to take it at about the 40. Kick is up. It's going to be, oh man, it's going to bounce at the 20. And Colt Redding caught that one. That's one where that young man's not going to want to watch a film, because his daddy's going to say, you ought to get away from that ball.
Absolutely.
Get away from it so it can't touch you.
Yeah, basically he slid down, had to catch the ball, so luckily he did. Fairview ball.
So with 11:15 left in the ball game, Fairview takes over 1st and 10 from about the 20. Colt Redding in the shotgun. I believe he's got Jones out there. He hands it off to him. Jones goes off the right side, dives forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards, and the clock, it keeps on ticking. Be 2nd down and about 8. Jones stays out there, 25 on the play clock. You got to be thinking that they're not going to be snapping that ball until that play clock gets down to about 10, maybe 15. Jones is out there with 3 receivers to the near side. Play clock down to 12. Now they change the play. Play clock down to 5. There's the snap. He looks out. Pitch and catch. He's got it completed for 25. Makes a man miss. Excuse me, that was at the 20. He gets forward to about the 25. That was number 21 on the catch. That is Jay Stevens on that pitch and catch. It's going to bring up third down and about 5 yards to go.
Tough sledding on that play on a screen pass, essentially. Was he able to get about 3 yards on that?
Well, it makes it slightly more makeable, 3rd and 5. Play clock down to 15 now. Game clock down to inside 10 minutes. 21-0 Fairview leads. Jones is beside Redding. 3 receivers to the far side. Redding looks to his left. He's going to throw a fade and cannot connect. Cannot connect. He had a man on an out and up. That was Connor Scott. He had a step. They just couldn't complete it.
Just a little more patience needed on that one. I think he just threw the ball about 1 or 2 seconds too early. Looked like he got a little bit of a push on the line.
9:43 left in the ball game now. Punt unit comes on the field for Fairview. And I think this is the first time we've seen the punt unit tonight for Fairview, Eric, unless I'm mistaken.
I believe you are correct. They were going for it early in the game a couple of times, so I think this is the first punt unit.
Well, I mean, we've had a bunch of turnovers. We've had, them going for it. And, now we've got Jay Stevens out to punt it away. He stands on his own 15. Good snap. Kick is up. It is a high kick. Turns over, sends a return man deep. Fields it at the 30. Makes a man miss. He's up across the 35, blocking the back. Across the 40, across the 50. Has a seam up the sideline. Looking for a flag. I don't see one. That was a block in the back on the far side. And that was blatant.
Not called, but I can tell you that punt by Fairview was the finest punt I've seen tonight by far.
That was about a 60-yard punt, but unfortunately he had an excellent return of about 25. So Ardmore takes over across the 50 on Fairview's 47. King lines up in a shotgun. Now he's been trying to throw the ball, but again, not a lot of success. Takes a snap, looks downfield. It's going deep. He's got a man on the left side and cannot connect. Excellent coverage by Carson Jones. Man, Jones just ran him right out the sideline.
He did. No shot there. Thought they could have something, but it just wasn't there.
Here's what I don't understand. Did they see something on film they thought they could take advantage of? Because they've gone after Carson Jones about 4 times tonight going deep and have had 0 luck all 4 times.
Not even close.
Excellent defense by Jones. King in the shotgun, 2nd down and 10. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to the left. He's got a bit of a hole. He's across the 45. Up across the 40. He's going to be ridden out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. Waiting on the official spot. And, we'll call it the 38.5. That's going to bring up, 3rd down and about a yard and a half, Eric. 9:13 left in the ball game. And now we see the ambulance leaving, apparently to take that young man. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. 9:13 left in the ball game. Ardmore takes the snap. They hand it off the left side. He's got the hole. He's going to be across the line up to about the 32-yard line. That's enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. 1st down for the Tigers. Fairview hustles some guys off the field.
Under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th.
Ardmore now has the ball on about the 34-yard line. King in the shotgun. He's got 1 receiver to the near side. He's going to hand it off to the left again. And he's got a seam. He's going to be gone. Very close down to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown. Ardmore finally gets in the end zone. The running back got a seam. He hit a burst, and then he was gone.
Yeah, unfortunate for the defense. They've been playing lights out tonight. They give up that score there as he tiptoed down the sideline and was able to make it in for the Ardmore
Tigers.
Tigers, yes.
Yes. And with 8:38 left, the Ardmore Tigers get on the board. And now we're going to see if they can get that extra point. And there's the snap. It's a bad snap, and it is blocked. It is blocked. Number 5 comes through the line. That is Connor Scott. And I knew it was trouble with the snap, and sure enough, Eric, it's blocked.
That was a super clean block as well.
It was.
No question.
8:38 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 21-6. We'll be right back on Friday Night Live.
H&S Appliance Outlet is an overstocked scratch and dent dealer offering quality name brand appliances at major discounted prices, up to 75% off. H&S Appliance Outlet also offers factory authorized repair services as well as financing options. To better serve the needs of North Alabama, H&S Appliance Outlets are conveniently located in Coleman, Hartselle, and Arab. A proud veteran and family owned business who's happy to be of service and can be reached on Facebook at H&S Appliance Repair or by phone 256-735-4184. 256-735-4184. H&S Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Coleman Community Radio. There are many advantages when you bank locally with people you know. Eva Bank will get you started or restarted. Eva Bank offers many loan choices. We stay flexible and put your situation first. What matters to you matters to us. We are specialty lenders with programs for home purchases, home construction, land purchases, manufactured homes with or without land, commercial real estate, and other consumer or business loans. Eva Bank is your one-stop lender. The process is fast and easy. You can apply in person, over the phone at 256-255-2000, or you can visit us online at www.evabank.com to get started today. Eva Bank, NMLS number 414640, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, regaling my partner in crime, Mr. Brenneman, with tales and jokes that are hard to believe, but quite entertaining. So there was offsides on the initial kickoff for Ardmore. So now Ardmore backs it up to the 35. This will be excellent field position for the Aggies. Might see the onside kick here. And there it is. It's a squib kick. Hits a defender. Bounces across a 50 to 42, where a Fairview Aggie will pounce on it. With 8:37, they'll take over.
21-6 Aggies, with them blocking the extra point of Ardmore just a few minutes ago. So it's tough to give up the shutout tonight, but, this defense has played stellar. We've got the offense back on the field, so let's see if we can keep that clock moving. We got 8:35 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Colt Redding is lining up in the shotgun. He's got Jake Harper beside him, number 14. Twins to Veneer's side. Fairview going from right to left, right at midfield. There's the snap, hands it off to Harper on the right side. Lowers his shoulder, gets up to about the 45, where he's going to be brought down after a short gain of 2 yards.
I think the turf monster got him on that one. Looked like he just slipped and fell onto 44.
That's what it looked like to me too, Eric. I believe you're correct there. It's going to bring up second down, about 8 for the Aggies. Harper stays on the field beside Redding. Got 2 receivers to the near side. Redding takes a shotgun. He hands it off to Harper. Goes off the left side. Good cut. Across the 50.
Nice.
45. Finally brought down from behind at the 40-yard line. Not before picking up a big 20-yard run and an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Aggies.
I don't know how much more Jake Harper can do tonight. That was a heck of a run right there.
Well, the kid's done everything except play tuba in the band, Eric. I mean, sacks, tackles, fumbles, touchdowns.
Not only is he an athlete, he's got the instinct and that offensive line, helping him out.
He's got that vision. Jones takes a handoff from Redding. He goes off the left side, lowers his shoulder, picks up 3 hard yards. Going to bring up second down at about 7.
That was Carson Jones. on the game right there.
And, I mean, with Jones, you don't have any drop-off. With Harper and Jones, there is no drop-off between the two.
No, and that's
it's a two-headed beast.
It's a potent combination for sure.
Redding in the shotgun. Jones beside him. Got 3 receivers to the near side. Now they check at the line. There's the snap. Hands it off to Jones. Goes off left tackle. Makes a man miss. Picks up a good block downfield by Rickard. That block made it. Man, number 3, Blake Rickard, lays a great block on the outside. Picks up 10 yards. And another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy drive. First down for the Aggies. 6:43 left in the ball game. 21-6, Fairview driving. 1st and 10, ball on the 26. Jones is out there. Clock still ticking away, Eric. You got to love this if you're Fairview.
Very important to have this clock ticking right now.
Redding takes a snap, hands it to Jones. Has a blocker, goes off the left side across the 20, the 10, the 5, going to be forced out of bounds down at about the 2-yard line. That's a pickup of 15 or 16 yards. And another Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy drive, first down.
Showing some big holes here right now. The score here would just pretty much lock this one away for Fairview.
21-6. 6:16 left in the ball game. Rain coming down now. Wind starting to blow. Fairview lines up. Going. They take it. They hand it off the left side. It's Carson Jones. He's going to be in there. Touchdown, Aggies. 5:56 left in the ball game. Carson Jones takes a 4-yard run off left tackle for another Fairview touchdown. The offensive line got it done last week. They're getting it done this week. That's 4 rushing touchdowns for the Aggies.
Mighty impressive. They've stayed the course. They've held true, had a few penalties, but that drive right there says it all.
Now Colt Redding comes out to attempt the extra point. 5:56 left in the ball game. Score 27-6. There's the snap. It's low. It's down. Kick is up. Kick is good. That extra point provides the extra degree of protection for the Aggie lead. If you're looking for the extra degree of service for all your insurance needs, give Kalia at 212 Insurance Group a call. 212 Insurance has over 10 years of experience and will go that extra degree to make sure their customers are happy. 212 Insurance, the official insurance of the Fairview Aggies. We'll be right back after these messages. Your score 28-6, 5:56 left in the ball game. Fairview leads. You're listening to Friday Night Live.
Hey, Kalia, if you're listening, I'll be there just right after the game, okay, baby?
Listen, Kalia's cool, man.
I bet.
She is. Kalia.
Oh, I know she's cool.
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me she's cool. I know. She's cool with.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Alabama. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I am Christopher Greer, joined in the broadcast booth by my partner in crime, Eric. Eric, man, it's been an interesting night. To anybody listening out there, Kalia is indeed one of the coolest chicks you'll ever meet. And not only that, but she sells some great insurance, so go see her. Normally she would come in up here during halftime and sit in with us, but tonight, because of the weather, she didn't. Although I blame my partner. I think it's your fault, Eric.
Hey, I get blamed for everything else. Why not? Hey,
right.
It's okay.
All right, Colt ready to get tees off, gets ready to kick the ball from the 40-yard line. 5:56 left of the ball game. And I promise not on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. Here's the kick. And it's a squib kick. It's going to fly. Wow, it's going to be fielded by Ardmore. at the 45 where he pays the price.
I don't know how he hung on to that, but that was a great tackle by Fairview.
Yeah, it was. Ardmore will take over now on their own 44-yard line, and Fairview's defense comes back out. If you're Ardmore, man, you got to be thinking, I need to move the ball and do it quick. I mean, that's what I would do. So now I'm getting the silent treatment. Ardmore's out there with the ball on the 30, make that 44-yard line. King is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. There's the snap. He's going to roll it to the right. Looks to run it himself. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards, then takes a big hit from a host of Aggies. That's going to be a 4-yard gain for King. Going to be second down and about 6. And King's probably been their best runner tonight, I'd say.
Well, he has. Every time they've given it to one of their running backs, they've just run in straight into a wall. So King's been able to get a few, but not much more than that.
All right, King now is in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to the near side. Hands it off to the left. And that's been their favorite play, followed very closely by hand it off to the right. But hand it off to the left has definitely been their big play tonight, Eric. And it didn't really go anywhere that time. Went for about a yard, so it is consistent.
Well, they've, I don't know if it's the weather dictating their offense, but they haven't shown a whole lot.
3rd and 4. Ball on about the 49, and we got whistles coming in.
He was not across the neutral zone, but they're going to call that anyway, I do believe.
And flags come flying down. It's going to be a dead ball foul, offsides on Fairview. So with 3rd and 4, that's an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers. Hey, pass me that towel if you don't mind, Eric. Please.
I do mind.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now from 44. Tempers wearing thin as the water comes in, followed by the wind. And King takes the snap, hands it off to the right, lowers his shoulder, picks up 2 yards. That's their second favorite play behind handed off to the left. I haven't seen any sweeps. I haven't seen any jet sweeps. I've seen handed off right and handed off left.
Pretty basic.
Pretty basic. Going to be second down about 6. 4:11 left. The clock's ticking away. King in the shotgun.
I just can't help but think sitting up here in our luxurious press box, looking across the field at their press box, and nobody's left. They're still all there, probably in the air conditioning.
Right. Well, King takes the snap. He hands it off to the left side, and that's their favorite play. Picks up about 2 yards, about what they normally do. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 now. 3:42 left in the ball game. And Fairview, I'm sure, is saying, hey, we'll let you pick up 2 yards all you want. You can do that all night long.
Well, I got to say, more than likely they're trying to get reps for their team. I know they want to win this game, but honestly, with 3.5 minutes to go, it's going to be tough.
King in the shotgun takes a snap, hands it off to the left. Their favorite play again, and he gets the edge. He's going to pick up. Needed about a yard. He's going to pick up about 6. That will be enough for an Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevy Drive. First down for the Tigers. 3:13 left. Ball up to the 29. Ardmore looks to the sideline now. 1st and 10. Fairview attempting to stay warm and just get out of here with no injuries. Up at 28-6. Inside 3 minutes now. King lines up in the shotgun. Blitz coming. He's going to roll to his left. Not a lot of running room. He maybe got a yard if he got that. He was hit immediately. Now, this would be a time to do a pitch out just because we haven't seen one all night. Just a sweep.
Well, I'm not confident in 2.5 minutes to go that they're going to open up the playbook at this point.
All right, so Eric, here's Is it going to be handoff right or handoff left? I'm going to say it's going to be handoff left here.
You know what? I'm going to go the
down
opposite.
9.
I'm going right.
All right. Eric says right. I said, it's a pass.
Unbelievable.
Forward pass. He looks back. He's got a man. He's in coverage. Broken up by number 16, Zayden Cruz.
Zayden Cruz there again.
Big time play by that young man.
If that ball's not wet, that is a Fairview ball right there.
I will have to agree with you.
That was a good look, got turned around fully, just couldn't quite hang on to it, but he was right in the line on that one.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 29-yard line. 2:09 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 28-6.
Very interesting. That was the first pass plays I've seen.
I bet they run handoff left. No, they're going to pass again. And it's going to be completed about the 25. He's going to be brought down immediately. 4-yard gain. Not a whole lot there.
I think, I could be mistaken, but I think someone woke up their offensive coordinator. That's 2 pass plays in a row.
4th and 5 now. Ardmore going for it on the 25. Looking downfield. He's going for the end zone. And he has a man. Wait on a signal.
Nope. Couldn't hang on to it.
Could not hang on to it. They try for the fade in the corner. Again, they go after Carson Jones. Carson Jones was right there, incomplete. Fairview takes over on downs. 1:42 left in the ball game.
You know, smart play there. Probably needed that about 20 minutes ago, but that was a nice play. Just couldn't quite bring it in.
Well, now I think Fairview might take a page out of Ardmore's playbook and call handoff left and handoff right.
We got both teams with 3 timeouts. I don't know that Ardmore's going to be taking any timeouts here, so we may see some kneel downs. And I
would be highly surprised. I
agree.
I'm expecting a handoff here. We got Colt Rating out there, and can't tell who's beside him. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to him off the left side. I'll get you a number as soon as I can. That was Carson Jones, number 26 on the carry. It's going to be 2nd down, about 8 yards to go. Down to 1:20. 24 seconds left on the play clock. Fairview looking to the sideline to get the play. Probably going to run 1, maybe 2 more plays at this point, Eric. And then that will be ball game.
We have got a minute to go. 6 on the play clock.
50.
And it's going to be just a kneel down. 1 more time of that, and I believe this one's going to be in the books.
I believe you are correct, Eric. We got 50 seconds left in the game now. Fairview, 28-6. You know, they gave up the 1 score, but the defense had a great night. The offensive line was able to move the ball. They were able to hit big plays when they needed to. It was a sloppy game, a lot of turnovers. But Fairview definitely played the cleaner of the games. 25 seconds left. There's the snap. And we've got the kneel down. There's the whistle. And that's going to do it, guys. Fairview wins 28-6 here at Ardmore. They come in. They get a win in regional play.
That's a big-time win on the road in the rain. Like I said, did their job, took care of the football, and are going to bring a W back home. 28-6 is a great score here for the Aggies.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with a post-game show and break things down for you. You're listening to Friday Night Live, where Fairview has just won 28-6.
In the game of mortgages, experience matters. Meet Josh Phillips, a veteran with over 13 years in the mortgage industry. As a leader in the local mortgage community, Josh is more than just a lender. He's a partner who believes in making an impact. At Impact Mortgage Group, they're not just making mortgages. They're making a positive impact on borrowers and our community. You can experience the difference too with Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage Group.
I'm Josh Phillips of Impact Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920, and I'll show you how my experience can help impact your next home purchase.
MLS number 338177. We've spent a lot of time on this. The investigation is finally over. We uncovered several leads, and we have finally found it. We have found what every small business in Coleman has been looking for. Fiber optic quality internet is here. Utilizing cutting-edge radio technology, Cyber Broadband is now able to offer fiber optic quality internet in the immediate downtown Coleman area and most Coleman industrial parks. More information is available by calling Cyber Broadband 256-734-1077, 256-734-1077, or on the web at cyberbroadband.net.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live for the postgame show. I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Eric Brenneman. And to me, the keys of the game tonight were running the football. Fairview was able to, Ardmore was not.
Showing up. They showed up.
You're right, they did.
They did their job. They battled the elements. They battled a home crowd. As right now, both teams are taking a knee and having a quick prayer for each other and the injured player.
Three big touchdowns by Jake Harper. I think that's our player of the game. What do you think?
I mean, you'd pretty much have to call it that. The quarterback, he played excellent tonight. Definitely enabled some big plays. But Jake Harper, I mean, my goodness, how can you not give him the game ball tonight? And then secondary to that, offensive line, they had some missteps, but they stuck in there. They provided the opportunity for Jake, and he did not disappoint.
Well, it was a great game here to come all the way up to Ardmore in foul weather, come out with a win. Good job to the Aggies. Now we get ready for next week, and we'll be there for that game as well. So the final score here, 28-6, Fairview wins. And you've been listening to Friday Night Live. I'm Christopher Greer for my partner Eric. Thank you. God bless you, and good night.
Take care.